So, as of tonight's of AEW Dynamite, it was a really good show tonight. So, so anyone that buys something to get AEW merchandise is on go on sale. So, AEW wants to announce about AEW All In to be announced on August 30th. No, yeah, August 31st. The tickets go on sale sometime, probably this month. So, I like AEW Dynamite. It was a great show tonight because I really loved that part. I'm just tired of harassment. So we're gonna get one love advocation below. I'm like all my excuses right here on my screen. So anyone just check out on my second channel. It's a Toys Hunt Leaked Reviews. You can check that out. So AEW Dynamite was a great show tonight. I really loved that part of tonight's. So, um, so, so to get to separate ways is so much more. So let's go live right here. So, I'm going with AEW Dynamite tonight, and I'm going with, I'd say, 8 without, 8 without a 7. It was a great show. So, let's start with the first off tonight's, the fourth match. So, next match we have Sports Dickling. Here it goes, Waddle 1 against Kenny Omega. Well, a lifetime info Athens, Sports Dickling has been undefeated Brody King at AEW Reanimation, and Kenny Omega lost to Sports Dickling on Dynamite February 18th. So, this was about this week's Dynamite is over with what was possibly the most pre-ended appointed match on the main card of tonight's. Kenny Omega was out the force for his rematch against Sports Dickling. Into a Sports Dickling had a smile on his face, either has he and Kenny Omega has been circled in the O before. And David locking up, he took a twirl and had set a cleaner on defense right away, but once. After the fight spilled out of the ring, and but Kenny Omega was able to grind the open hand, his by slamming was Dicklin's head into anything with a hard, soft face. Well, and they didn't bother trying it to piece, deceive, and else into of things was made. So the fight, and for more competitive, even to this wasn't only the second time. So these two have worked together. They just played some great chemistry. I ended up starting the show with two of AEW top stars, and they dugging it out was a great decision. They lived up to the hype and delivered a miserable has a performance that will forcing lead to the sword encounter at some point and almost in then one spot. Other that didn't go as a plan, and if it was good for us at the start to the finish. So, and they hit their best shots, but an innocent man could keep the over down was a 3 count until Ken Omega hit to the one ring into for the pan. So in the winner on this match, Kenny Omega. Well, instead of Kenny Omega didn't waste his time pausing a lot during his entrance, he wanted to get right to the work to sports signal to allow more the second every week. So from missing from when he has debuted to now his is vital. So this was having just 1 and 90 seconds break. It's in the middle hoped wasn't make this match feel like a bigger deal. And they tried to do a power double onto the barricade, but it's going to end up falling into the front wall. So here's the next match. So we have the Dead Waddles taking against Todd Fight and Senior Steel. So after last time in full absence of Dead Waddles has been undefeated a Batman game on Dynamite on March 18th. Either of Skyflight has been undefeated CYV Grizzly Young Villains of all ages March 22nd. Anderson's next bout was a mixed trios match with Jon Moxley and Jen Garcia and Mansfield, and then taking on against Senior Steel, Dr. Martin, and Doris Martin. After the Dead Waddles attack, the Skyflight has soon as the referee is called for the bell but once, and things had settled and was Mayor Seville and Senior Steel who started as illegal capels. After while the match was competitive and allowed all 6 capels to sign, the outcome was a predictable as it gets to the Dead Waddles. Also, we're not about to lose to a team that has been mostly regretted to all rates in recent months. I didn't seem like the crowd was most excited every time Senior Steel and Mansfield was locked homes, so they may be a singles match, and AJ wants to reform it into a universal. Injury between Daniel Garcia got the win for his team by pinning Doris Martin in the win on this match. Jeff Wallace. So, speaking to Will Ospreay, his promo announcement, I think Will Ospreay gave a slight promo was doing at Jon Moxley from backstage. And Moxley accepted his son for a match at AEW Dynamite. I just a triple scoring dive spot was looked very good. And it was still slap set a taste out of Dingus mouth. So, next match it has people Mike Bailey. Here he goes one-on-one against Rocky Ramon. Our last time info as Speedball Mike Bailey has been undefeated Mark Davis on Dynamite on March 18th, RPC Fans undefeated TD MK on always March 22nd. After one and sold of the trio champions within Athens this week. After win, Speedball Mike Bailey took on Rocky Ramon in a singles match, and every man had 81 from their group. I didn't do Carl, so it felt like a fair fight. Into up Rocky Ramon got into the first few shots, but Speedball quickly grind the open hand and sent him out of the ring for an insult. This was a pretty quick match. And it was that it's going to end it with Speedball Mike Bailey is getting clean win. We if these two had more time they could have started the show, and they just didn't have enough to make this a standout. So, in the winner on this match, Speedball Mike Bailey. Instead of Speedball, Mike Bailey made his Minnesota look so easy. And Mike Bailey is a initial babyface, but it will be interesting to see how he does have his hair tone. So, speaking to Marshall Second Freeman, MCF, to celebrate. Well, instead of MCF, Marshall Second Freeman came out to beg about beating Adam Page at AEW Adoration to punishing him from error, sizing for the men's world title again. After he landed it on Tick and played up his heel, wasn't a lot during this promo segment. So, after this promo, he said nobody to deserve to be the Triple B has champion more than, and he just was lead to Ken Omega coming out to confront him. So, in that way he said, MCF may have been better than I'd say 60 or 80% in Kenny Omega, but now he is back to playing 100% soul, and he is coming to force the title. After with a couple of weeks into AEW Dynasty, it was smart to put Kenny Omega in MCF. Is in the ring, has currently has a possibility to begin for the build up. This was a distant announcement, but it was recorded simple too. I know what he said before when I saw that live. When I saw that, this is what MCF said. I didn't hear what he said. So let me see. I didn't hear what Master Second Freeman said about Kenny Omega. Palmer Southman. Okay, so I just saw AEW World Champion MCF is back on Dynamite. I just said it's him. Looks like money. I just said the best champion. I like MCF, but he's a great AEW World Champion. He has done it for many years. So, here's the next one. He said, I think you're looking into the eyes of the man who hangs of Hammond Adam Hayes to MCF. This is what he said. So, now, who could be him? Only man, and I know one. So in my opinion, my answer is Kenny Omega might be a one to beat MCF for sure into AEW Dynasty. I really think he might. So here's the next one. Into of MCF said, it isn't nobody. It's Kenny Omega begs to a level. Well, this was exciting to see how it works. Well, now it's cooking with gas. And Kenny Omega's got this. So let me see here. Okay, it's nothing here. So here's the best part. Well, I've been watching 2023 AEW Dynamite for years, and just like Kenny Omega that MCF faced in 2023 of last year's, it's not like Kenny Omega standing in the ring with MCF today. And he said I would love to see how Kenny Omega have all Talent 1 added with the belt. Until Kenny Omega gave himself the Goodman drip. And Kenny Omega signs himself for a title match as the upcoming AEW Dynasty pay-per-view, second to it takes a 7% away, which MCF expected setting it up a muscle showdown. So I really think he is. And I've been hearing about Kenny Omega said, so let's go. I'm hoping please let Kenny Omega win that match at AEW Dynasty into that day before about, I'll say 3 weeks. So AEW is so right now, Tony Khan is doing a good job overall with these about 4 stories in Kirito's book. Other that and that are the looping AEW was always progress, just Kirito's really real. I've been leading up to We Add a Reason and finally hit. I was really impressed and I was imagining to see. I like Kenny Omega's promo. It was awesome, a promo from Kenny Omega. He's doing a great job doing his promo. So, until Kenny Omega wants his AEW World Championship match against MCF at AEW Dynasty, until April 12th. That's coming weeks. I'm so excited for that match. So yeah. Kenny Omega got me thinking about because besides MCF and with Ospreay, Kenny is indeed the biggest top star. And Kenny might beat MCF for the World Heavyweight Championship at AEW Dynasty. I hope so too. But it's all good because whoever wins is losing to Ospreay at AEW All In. So I was looking for that, I think, when they said in response last time. Let me see. So April 12th is coming up on 3 weeks until Sunday, April 12th. And Ospreay with his request about AJ All In. He might say August 30th. It might be on Sunday night. This is what his request. And he responds what Ospreay said. So let me see. I can't wait for the second classic we get from them. I'm gonna be so lit myself. I didn't wait and wait to debut in Kansas City and then in Dynasty. If he did it in Dynasty, it might be a bit too soon for this match, but it would be great. So it might be coming months. I'm excited for that match. Well, I was thinking about Tony Khan just into the Dynasty matches needs to be bought also the top self, especially of I say stipulation he wants, and only Ottoman match where each fall has to be only news but once a pull compared to be it a time out, just etiquette as or pin or submission or anyone to stand from a 10 count when it was not. So when it was not this time keep of anniversary time. I already think it is true they call Kenny Omega a prince, but he is. I will be there. Okay, I will be there, and I will be settled watching on this match into coming months. I'm coming there to watch that on live shows. Here, I'm gonna start doing reviews on that too. The same night. Until Kenny Omega was adding his a dime and dozens of MCF could be a true classic. What if he didn't lose him? Probably to the one match. Or MCF should have before he loses his belt. And it will be with Bobby Lashley. That's what I was been thinking about. It might be looks better on Kenny Omega's title belt. I really think this crowd is so man, MID man. I can't believe Kenny Omega fell for it. So until Kenny Omega kiss and goodbye. I remember what he said before. I just said the past. So until MCF might be said, I'm gonna be a Triple B guy. That's what he said. So continue on. So here's the next match. We have Robert Strong, Owens Cassidy, CLON is Bill against the War Dogs. Well, last time in 4 asses, the Commodus's has been undefeated the War Dogs on Dynamite February 18th. Into a Clark Connors and Dave Finley took on Owens Cassidy and Robert Strong in the next match. So the Dogs have made a good and positive in AEW so far, but they lost to Owens Cassidy and Tom Hero that Tom Hero Ihusi last month, so they were looking for some payback. And this was a physical match, very fast pace from the jump of all four men was looked like they had something to prove that worked hard to make this entertaining. Instead of Dave Finley and Clark Connors with the more aggressive thrill, but some of that can be clogged up to Aussie lazy style, and Wallace Storm picked up the slack whenever he was into the ring. Agent of Wallace Storm was so sparkly good in this match. After whenever he was into the ring, he is one of the most honored guys in all of AEW, so it's always nice when he gets a chance to show off. After the dogs were able to pick up the win with a double team, managed to cap off a high AC fight in the winner of this match. The Bulldogs. So, until Wallace Storm got in posting matches with FTR on his way to the ring. But we missed Kyle O'Reilly for months. We haven't seen him since like last year. Until Clark Connors with Owens Cassidy out with a running takedown at the ringside. So here's the next match. So we have Tangela goes 1-on-1 against Mia Sakura. After last time in 4 absence, Tangela has been undefeated Chris Stanley at AEW Elevation and Mia Sakura undefeated Mia Seville on Dynamite March 18th. This week's prominent match we saw Tangela undefeated the women's world title against Mia Sakura. They talked some trash before Mia started, allowing also champion and touring at her across the ring. Big her yank her hair. I just said the Sansa was all over the champion and had the open hand. Has the suit went into a commercial break, but Jacob wasn't going down without a fight. After the tosses bottle and a double stomp to the back of Mia Sakura to take a throw. And she was going to end up missing a knuckle was still to hit Mia Sakura about the ref wasn't paying attention to get to the land. And this was a sole match, but it would have been nice if they had a little more time. It felt like they were just getting going when it comes to a close. In the winner of this match, Tinkler won the match. After the announcers played up this mystery story of who attacked Tony Stone Cold a bit, the drop toe hold spot didn't work out because Minnesota was too stuff off from the volts to make just content and made chocolate really nice submission hold that was like it clever left leap. So this is our main event tonight. So give me 1 second here, guys. So this is my favorite match of tonight. So how Bruce goes one-on-one against Darby Allin. A last time info asks if I won a 6-man tag match on exclusive March 24th, and Darby Allin on the thing Gabe Kidd on Dynamite March 18th. So these weeks of our main event, AFI Bruce take on Darby Allin, so the match didn't get started until close to the end of the second hour. So the show was probably going to go into overtime due until while Darby Allin was pausing to the corner and Bruce attacked him from behind to get an early in kick starts in the match. While he had spending this was a physical from the get-go. Bruce is one of the hardest haters in AEW history, and nobody takes a bump or quote like Darby Allin, so they went from 0 minus 100 memory also after an exciting back and forth fight, and Darby Allin got to the pin for a sack knife cover and win on this match. Darby Allin. So until someone needs to scan of Darby Allin put in wasn't he takes a bump so much harder than anyone else. I just said title cut was sinking I sense again. It was in the middle of the match. So this is the final word. After Darby Allin won the match, so Don Callis came out and tagged him like Angelite looked like he disapproved of what was happening in time. So this week's Dynamite was a strong showing was good because from last week's episode was a bit lackluster, and Kenny Omega had the best match of the night, but Darby Allin and Bruce gave them a title one when their money isn't main event. So that's it for this week's. Let me see for next week's match. Give me 1 second. So about that, give me 1 second. Let me see for next month's on April 1st. Give me 1 second. any more matches for next month. Okay, so I want to remind you that I've been announcing this for many times. I've been posting this YouTube video a while ago. It's about, I say, 5:20 or 4:30, I think. So I had to announce for you guys for this week's. In April of AEW will host special episodes of Dynamite and did all-inclusive of Spring Break 2 for AEW Dynamite will air early on April 15th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time Pacific. And Spring Break 2 for all-inclusive will follow on April 16th at the same time. AEW all-inclusive playoff apostle will take place on April 25th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time Pacific. These episodes are themed around wrestling matches and events, making them highly expected by fans. So, let me see any more. On Wednesday, on April 4th, any more matches coming up. I think, let me see. That's not it. Okay, so we will figure this out here. Let me see notes for this week's news. Let me see. Oh yeah, Cody Rhodes' appearance on the Pat McAfee show has been postponed to a later date to a wrestling conflict on the Pat McAfee show. The meet live from the Alpine Dome will be on Wednesday, 1:05 p.m. Eastern Time Pacific. Will be on YouTube, TikTok, Disney Plus, and including ESPN. Or probably more. I really think. So, oh yeah, I want to announce to you guys that the sponsor Toxic Tinkler has re-signed with AEW, a public company. You see, we signed her contract today. So, just let you guys know in front of missing. So Tinkler is now signed with AEW. Let me see. I see Sting's son, Stephen Bonnet Sono, made his New Japan debut at New Japan Comedy and Sword and Sweet Showcase this past week. Yeah, probably Sting's son. How old is Sting's son is? I had to look it up. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me look it up quick. How old is Sting's son? Let me see. Oh, what's his name? Boyden? No, Stephen Boyden. So, let me see his age. So, let me look it up quick, guys. I don't remember Sting's son's his age. It's been wrestling with New Japan this week. I don't remember, I think. So let me see. Hold on, let me look it up my phone here, guys. I'm gonna look it up here. Okay, that's not it. His age. Sting has 6 children from the 2 of his sons, ranging in his age from their late 20s to late 40s, as of 2024 of last year's 2025. What is the first son's name? He wrestles at New Japan. Yeah, when news has Sting has 6 siblings. I think what he said. Let me look it up here. I don't remember his age. So, Skinner Morgan, son of WWE Hall of Famer Sting, is a former college football player who got into professional wrestling in late last year of 2025. After training with WM, he made his in-ring debut around October of last year and has since competing for AEW and AEW in Japan. So I say 6'3" in 250 laps during his football laps. So this one is my opinion. I think he is. Okay, I'll just look it up. So, Skinny Morgan, son of wrestling legend Sting, was born in the late 1990s, likely around 1992 or late 1993, making him possibly, I say, 32 or 34 years old, as early of 2026. The father of Kentucky, he began into professional wrestling in last years. Man, that's been a long time for Sting's son. So, let me see any more news for this week, guys. For this week. So tomorrow night we have TNA Non-Stop Wrestling is tomorrow night on AMC. I'm going to watch that start tomorrow night. It might be a good match too. What do you think? Let me see. I was thinking about watching him. Might be here tomorrow. What do you think? So we have. Okay, Wedding Pain next week. Okay, let me look that up quick. Wedding Pain next week. AEW. Let me see email messages for next week's episode. Okay, so this coming Saturday we have one, two, wait, hold on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So it might be only 4 things is announced this coming Saturday. Or probably next week too. So Will Ospreay, he goes one-on-one against Pac. There's more to set for AEW on inclusive next week's episode of AEW Dynamite. Has Will Russell has prognosis during this week's episode of AEW Dynamite. A sold masses have been announced for this coming Saturday episode of AEW All Inclusive taking place on March 28th as a client entity powerhouse in Canada Rebels, Ottawa, and next week's episode of AEW Dynamite April 4th on the Canada Live Central and Winnipeg, Canada. So we will stay tuned in any more news for this week's. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Let's go with live polls right away. Get that start here. Give it 1 minute here. Let's go with YouTube live polls. Okay, we have 100% really liked it tonight on AEW Dynamite. 2% is alright, and 2% didn't like it. Let's go to my Instagram live polls. We have 90% really liked it. 25 is alright, and 3.5% didn't like it. So let's go to my Twitter poll for this week's. So give it 1 second here. So we have 3% really liked it. 2% is alright. And 2% didn't like it. So I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. And I will be here shortly. And I want to announce the Sparsic Toxic Takeover is now resigned her contract. So I hope you guys have a Wednesday night. Maybe see you. I'm hoping you any more updates. I think maybe see. I've also Chris Case and Adam Copeland's thing. I've seen that. Wait, that's 76 Usos at a baseball game tonight, overnight on Netflix. Oh man, that's a big surprise. So we saw Say Uso and Ticket Part 2 hang out with Seams watching at MLB overnight on Netflix tonight. Oh man, I have not seen that part yet. So, I might go to watch that. It might be over right now, so. Yeah, I think it's over, so. I don't know who won tonight's Auburn baseball game. So that's it for this week for you guys. Here's something hard. The whole interview coming on AEW Dynamite at AEW Redskins in St. Paul at Minnesota. So Osa's got invited into the ballpark of hitting Saints. It's a very good day for Say Oso. I like Say Oso. He's doing a great job tonight on my baseball game of physical science. So I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Have a great night. And I'll see you guys on when I go live on this coming Friday on Friday SmackDown and so much more. So I hope you guys have a blessed night. So we get more Stickle, more Stissel, Spotify, Spotify Radio, and so much more. So hope you guys have a great Wednesday, have a blessed night. And I'll see you guys this coming Friday on Friday SmackDown. And there's so many more news for this week's. Maybe much less. Oh, thank you for giving me thumbs up, you guys. I'm very proud of that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been looking at screens here. I was thinking about Say Fly 2 might be on House of Glory Wrestling on YouTube channel. I've seen that part, that match. Not bad. So, it was a great show tonight. I really loved this part. So, how you guys been doing today? Nothing much? You can drop in my comments if you like. So, I'll be here on every Wednesday to Friday. I will go back online and take any more news for you guys sometime this week. So, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. I'll see you guys on Friday for SmackDown. Second this time. Have a good one, guys. Have a great night. And I'll see you guys on Friday for SmackDown. Second this time. So stay tuned for more news coming for you guys sometime this week. I'll drop my YouTube info. I'll put the links right here on my bottom links to see it. So anyone just share your families and friends and stuff like that. And thank you for coming out here today to announce you guys for this week's. Second this time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.